Hello and welcome to another video. It's been a while. Um, Still trying to get straightened back out, so we're working on that. I know I missed this previous Monday, but this video is going up a bit late. But I've got most of Friday's video done already, so I've just been uninspired recently, so you have to pardon me for that. Um, but I have had my beard cut. I can't pull it like I used to. So it's been trimmed down. So, uh, but today we are going to do a video talking about state flags 41 through 45 of the United States. Um, so let's jump right in with state 41, which is Montana. Now, Montana, its capital is Helena or Helena, whichever you prefer. It's known as the Treasure State or Big Sky Country and became the 41st state on November the 8th, 1889. Um, Natives were the Crow, the Cheyenne, the Blackfoot, the Assiniboine, Gros Ventres, the Kootenai, and the Salish, the Pind d'Orel, and the Kalispel. Um, the name of Montana derives from the Spanish word montaña, which I believe is a mountain. Um, it is the fourth largest state in regards to area, behind Texas, California, and Alaska, and it is the largest landlocked state. Um, and we can talk a little bit about the flag on a blue background. The word at the top is, of course, the name of the state, Montana, and in the center, you have a picture of, excuse me, oh, tired for some reason, but you have a picture of a lake beside um, some wide open land that has farming equipment, mining equipment. In the background, you have mountains, you have timber, and along the bottom of that picture, you have oro y plata, which is, I believe, gold and silver, or silver and gold, Spanish. So, gold and silver. Oro y plata. So you can see the Spanish influence in the state. Now, that'll take us to our next state, which is Washington. Washington is its capital is in Olympia, and it's known as the Evergreen State. Um, it became a state on the 42nd on November the 11th, 1889. So 3 days after Montana did. Again, I was telling you last video, there was this 1889, November of 1889 had the most U.S. states, and these were Montana and Washington was part of that group. Um, Natives were the Tlingit and Jicama. I didn't find too much on the natives, indigenous peoples of Washington, so those were the ones I did find. Um, and the state was named after George Washington, but was originally uh, recommended to be named Columbia after the Columbia River. But they thought that might be too confusing with District of Columbia, Washington. So it just named it Washington instead of Columbia. Still confusing. um, it is the home of Mount St. Helens, which erupted in 1980. So if you've ever read of American eruptions, the most recent huge one in the U.S. was Mount St. Helens in 1980. Now, as far as the flag goes, it's a green background, and on it it has a picture of George Washington. And on the outside of this picture it says, "The Seal of the State of Washington, 1889." And there you go. That's Washington. um, which will bring us to the state of Idaho. Its capital is in Boise. And it's known as the Gem State. It became the 43rd state on July the 3rd, 1890. Now, natives were the Nez Perce, the Coeur d'Alene, the Boise, the Payette, and the Shoshone. No definitive answer about the actual name other than it was suggested by George Willing. So we have no true idea where the name Idaho come from. The actual flag is a blue flag. At the bottom it has a banner that says the state of Idaho, and in the middle it has a picture of the seal, which is Great Seal of the State of Idaho. In the picture it has a woman holding the scales of justice, and a man mining with a stag's head over a shield in the middle. Just kind of trying to announce the great bounties of the land. But at the top of that picture it says Esto Perpetua, which is Latin for let it be perpetual or let it be forever. And that is the state of Idaho. Now we go to Wyoming. So let's see here. Wyoming, its capital is in Cheyenne. Now, it is known as the Equality State or the Cowboy State, and it became the 44th state on July the 10th, 1890. Natives or indigenous peoples in Idaho were the Crow, the Arapaho, the Lakota, and the Shoshone. Wyoming includes two national parks, Grand Teton or Teton and Yellowstone National Park. Now its flag is interesting. It's a red flag with a white border, and then inside the white border is a blue background. On that background is a picture of a bull or a bison, I guess would be more precise. And on that bison, it says seal of the state, the Great Seal of the state of Wyoming. Now, in the seal, you have I guess it would be one of the muses or justice in the center, and on each side you have miners. Now, separating them all are columns with banners on them. It's kind of hard to see in the flag, so I did download the seal, which is the same picture. So we're going to look at that to get a little more definition. Now at the bottom with the shield it says 1869 to 1890, which it was introduced as a state in 1890. 1869 it was probably introduced as a territory. But the banners at the top say equal rights, and along the sides it says livestock and grain on the left, and on the right it says mines and oil. But that is the flag of Wyoming, which will only leave us with Utah. So, trying to find Utah's flag there. All right. Now, Utah's capital is in Salt Lake City, and it is known as the Beehive State, the Mormon State, or Deseret, and became the 45th state on January the 4th, 1896. Natives were the Ute, the Navajo, the Goshute, Paiute, and Shoshone. And it was the last state introduced in the 1800s. After Utah, states 46 to 50 were introduced in the 1900s. 62% of Utah's population belongs to the Mormons, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, let's talk about the flag. It's a blue flag, an eagle standing at the top, perched upon the top of this the little shield here, with its wings outspread. On the shield, it's got two American flags on each side, and on the shield it says Industry, Utah, 1847. And at the bottom, inside the circle, it says 1896. On the shield, it shows a picture of a beehive. And that is Utah. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our states 41 through 46. We're almost, or 45. We're almost done. Now, as we remember, always educate thyself, read, study, learn. Education's a great thing. I will go ahead and try to get this posted with the sources. But that's it for now. I'll talk to you all again later. Bye.